So, good morning everyone. Welcome back to another morning coffee with Vic. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Football is back. A lot of stuff happening yesterday. So I think we're gonna jump straight into it here. We're gonna head over to Reddit r/soccer. We're gonna have a look at what's trending over there. We're gonna take a look at some results. And we are also gonna head over to Twitter, and we're also gonna do some we're gonna look at some Opta numbers over on theanalyst.com eventually. But we're gonna start with r/soccer. Just let me set this thing up first. So let's get right into it. So RB Leipzig, they beat Bayern Munich 3-0 yesterday after a hat-trick by Dani Olmo. When I watched the match, and I mean RB Leipzig they played a very good game, but Bayern had a lot of good chances as well, so especially Mathis Tell had at least 2 or 3 chances he should have scored. I'm just gonna see if I can find some expected goals for that match. Just out of curiosity, I want to see the expected goals. Okay, so you can't see it on the pop-up. I got a pop-up window here so you can't see it, but the expected goals were 1.45 for Bayern and 1.93 for Leipzig, so Bayern should probably have scored at least 1 goal, and it's not only that they had the chance to score a goal, it's the timing of it as well. The big chances Mathis Tell got in the first half were when the score was 1-0 only, right? So they could have equalized, and the game could have looked very differently if he would have scored. So you could say if Harry Kane was playing, yeah, maybe he would have scored those chances, probably, and things would look different, but Harry Kane started on the bench. He didn't enter up until I think like the 60th minute or something. Let's see the quote here. Thomas Tuchel on Kane after the Super Cup defeat. We just feel sorry for him. He probably thinks that we didn't train for 4 weeks. They did look a little bit rusty, I guess, but they didn't play that bad, to be honest. Here are some more quotes on whether he can answer what the defeat was due to. And he said, no, absolutely not. That is also a big problem. It's basically a complete continuation of our last home game against Leipzig. It feels like we haven't done anything for 4 weeks. I can't explain it. It's just too little in all areas. And also on why his team is not performing, he answers, I have no idea, there's no connection at the moment between how we arrived and then what happens? That's not good. That's the worst thing there is. I guess you could say they were a little bit rusty. That's the best explanation I have for it. The best description of how they played. But it wasn't all that bad. I mean, you could say Leipzig were ready to play. They were definitely ready to play. Moving on. So last night, Nassr won the Arab Cup or something, Arab Champions Cup. And Cristiano Ronaldo scored 2 goals in a 2-1 win. But they gave Milinkovic-Savic of Al Hilal, the opponent, the MVP award of the match. Cristiano Ronaldo asks for explanations, but really? Did he? Or is this just clickbait? This picture right here. Worth noting as well is Al Hilal was leading 1-0. Al Nassr got a sending off in the second half. Then they equalized like 5 minutes later with 10 men. Then they got another red card, so they were playing with 9 men in extra time in extras. And then they scored a hilarious second goal with Ronaldo scoring a rebound with 9 men to get the win. So congratulations to Ronaldo and his first title over there. So we have some Tottenham news. Son Heung-min is going to be the new Tottenham captain. Interesting. I guess it makes sense, like who else is going to captain in Tottenham? He's been there a long time. He is likable. I guess maybe Hugo Lloris is on his way out. Otherwise he could be captain, I guess. Isn't he the captain for the French national team? I mean, other than that, maybe Pierre-Emile Højbjerg could have been captain. But I guess Heung-min Son is a good choice. All things considered. What else do we have here? We have the Dani Olmo goals. I'm not going to show that. It's just a penalty, the third goal. Jude Bellingham scored. It's kind of like a blooper goal. I guess we could take a look at it maybe. Loops over the goal and everything, but a goal is a goal. Congratulations to Jude Bellingham getting started over there. Did they win the match? And they should win it 2-0 in the first half. They definitely should hang on for that. But let's have a look. Yeah, they won 2-0. Solid start for Real Madrid. PSG, by the way, last night. They started without Mbappe and without Neymar and without Verratti. They weren't able to beat Lorient. Fabrizio Romano. Kepa to Real Madrid, here we go. Loan deal verbally agreed between Real and Chelsea. No obligation, permanent move for the Spanish goalie. Kepa immediately said yes to Real after talks with Bayern over the last 3 or 4 days. He already said goodbye, ready to travel. Roy Hodgson gets into a scuffle with a Sheffield United player. The Sheffield United player just Looks at him and laughs. How old is he now? He has to be like 70 or something. 76! Imagine getting into a scuffle with a freaking 76-year-old. You're in your prime physically as a football player. Okay, so let's have a look. Ajax, great goal versus Heracles. I'm not gonna focus too much on goals. Because if we start looking at highlights and goals, that's the only thing we're gonna do, you know what I mean? So many highlights from yesterday. But we're gonna take a look at the key highlights. Like, if there are some like marquee players, some big names. So here's the winner. It's Fofana with the shot hits the crossbar. This is hilarious. Have a look here. Wait. Look at Fofana. Fofana, after he shoots, he starts running to celebrate. And then he trips over a ref. And then Ronaldo becomes God. In his mind, he becomes God over there as well. Ronaldo leaves the pitch injured. Okay. Some more transfer news. Fabrizio Romano exclusive. Al Hilal have presented an important proposal to Neymar Jr. in the recent hours. So this was 7 hours ago. Sources describe this as huge bid. Negotiations are underway to reach agreement soon. Neymar tempted by this possibility, work in progress. It was Al Hilal? Let's have a look. Yeah, Al Hilal, okay. What would the team actually look like with freaking Neymar? They already have a pretty good team. They should get a goalie probably. By looking on this. So they have Koulibaly. Who else is starting center back? I guess maybe this Korean guy. And they have Abdulhamid right back. He's pretty good. Saud Abdulhamid. And then they have Ruben Neves and Milinko Savic in the midfield. They have Mohamed Kano. And up top they have Michael, who scored yesterday, by the way. They have Salam Al-Damsari. So Michael was, do you remember it? From Flamengo in PES. Michael was on the bench. Bench player on Flamengo there. Malcolm, André Carrillo, Usamarega. I mean, I guess Neymar could be a good fit for that team. Why not? PSG's bailout card, El Mao. Okay, Sandro Tonali. Here's a quote from the Italian who scored the first goal for Newcastle last night. Newcastle absolutely demolished Aston Villa. 5-1. Dreaming of a debut like this is one thing, but the reality is something else. He got congratulations from his former teammates at Milan. Newcastle looked amazing on the highlights. They absolutely outplayed Aston Villa, and Aston Villa has a reputation as being a really good team defensively, especially under Unai Emery. And Newcastle actually had like 3.5 expected goals. According to the stats You know, the Premier League we can actually look at over here on Football Reference. Let's have a quick look at that match. If I just can figure out where I can see it. Matches. Yeah, here we go. 5-1. We have 3.4 expected goals for Newcastle and 1.6 for Aston Villa. So Moussa Diaby scored for Villa. He also scored in his debut, as Sandro Tonali did for Newcastle. Harvey Barnes as well scored on his debut for Newcastle. Isak scored a couple of goals. Isak scored a third goal. That was amazing. This one. That goal was absolutely incredible. Maybe we can take a look at it. Yeah, so that was pretty much it for that match. Let's see if we can find a highlight for that eventually here. Okay, so Australia have reached the semi-finals in the Women's World Cup. They beat France on penalties. Al Nassr won. Apparently what they won was the 2023 Arab Club Champions Cup. Congrats again. Okay, so here we have the Alexander Isak third goal. Let's have a look. Joe Linton carrying the ball there down the side. Plays it to Alex Gordon, I think it is. And then the Aston Villa defender is just too mesmerized to actually worry about the ball. That finish is nice though, from Isak. I mean, Emi Martinez is on his way down even before he kicks the ball. Okay, Joao Cancelo is very close to joining Barcelona. An update from yesterday, we talked about this yesterday also. So he's now very close apparently, so they're finalizing a loan deal with a buy option. That's looking nice. We can talk more about that whenever the deal actually happens. What else do we have? I'm not gonna spend too much more time on Reddit, although I guess we could look at a lot of stuff here. Here we have a bizarre keeper blunder from the Brazilian league. Mauricio scores for Internacional against Botafogo. What the hell is going on? Okay, this is going on the Discord. That was amazing. It's so weird. It seems like players just... there are several highlights, like the Harry Maguire highlight. You remember the Harry Maguire highlight where he blocks a shot and then he doesn't know where the ball is? It's incredible that you can actually lose track of the ball. But I guess it happens. Fabrizio Romano, Dimitri Payet to Vasco da Gama. Here we go. Prince Star has just signed contract valid until June 2025. Okay. The Brazilian league is actually attracting some okay players. They already have some former, I wouldn't say former superstars, but I would say former like good players that's played in Europe are now playing back in Brazil, and not only Brazilians but also other South Americans. Where can I see? I want to see like the highest valued players or something in the league, if that's possible. Market this one. Okay, here we can see the highest valued players, which I guess it's gonna be only young players. Let's have a look if we can see. I mean, they have some good guys here. Vitor Roque, is this the guy going to Barcelona? And Endrick is going to Real Madrid. So these two are top two. Pedro right here for Flamengo. He's been in some transfer rumors, but he hasn't like decisively gone anywhere yet. Then we have Gabigol, De Arrascaeta, Gerson, yeah, I guess these like veteran players I'm talking about doesn't have the best market value. I'm not gonna find them here. Maybe we'll find them in the actually under the performing table, like top goal scorer maybe. But where can I see that? Clubs, players, top goal scorers. Let's have a look. Okay, so Tiquinho Suarez, if you remember him, he was pretty good. Daverson, Hulk. Jonathan Cayere, I guess he never broke through in Europe, but he was pretty good. Luis Suarez. Gabigol, Paulinho. This guy played for Leverkusen. I guess it's gonna be a little bit difficult to find all these players that I'm talking about, but the Brazilian league is attracting like a certain level of players. Dimitri Payet going there, definitely interesting. It is a shame though that EA doesn't have the licenses for that league. Okay, so we have streamed for 23 minutes. I want to try to keep it at half an hour, so we have like 6 minutes, 7 minutes remaining. Mbappe, Neymar, Verratti are out of PSG squad for the game last night, as I said earlier. They still fielded a pretty good team though, so they had Gonçalo, Ramos and some other players. So they still have a pretty good team, even without these guys. But I guess they are rebuilding. Maybe they want to try to clean up the squad a little bit to avoid distractions and things like that before they actually take off and start gelling as a team. Okay, Moises Caicedo turning down Liverpool for Chelsea is a big blow for the club, says Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher. I mean, thanks for the opinion, guys, I guess. What else could we take a look at? I don't think we're gonna find that much interesting things here. So Joao Felix is another player that's pretty much up in limbo right now. He doesn't know where he's gonna play. There are some clubs interested in him, but I think he's waiting for a right offer. He got an offer from, I think it was Al Hilal. He also, but he didn't want to go there. So he's holding out for a better offer from some European club. Okay, Arab Club Champions winners Al Nassr celebration. Let's have a look at this. I think I saw something where Talisca was planting a flag or something. So what exactly did they win? Arab Club Champions? Let's have a look at that competition. Arab Club Champions Cup. This is pretty cool. Okay, let's have a look at this. The Arab Club Champions Cup, officially named the King Salman Club Cup. Okay, a total of 37 teams participated in the tournament. They had preliminary and qualifying rounds before the final tournament was held in Saudi Arabia in the summer across 4 cities. I guess this is what we've been watching highlights from in recent weeks. So Raja Casablanca were the defending champions, having won their second title in the previous edition, but they lost 3-1 in the quarterfinals to Al Nassr. I guess it really helps to buy all these players. Ronaldo scored 6 goals across all matches, but yeah, Milinkovic-Savic got the best players award. I just want to watch the... Can I see the history of this cup? Yeah, here we go. Because the previous winners, Raja Casablanca from Morocco. Then before that, Etoile du Sahel from Tunisia. And then Esperance de Tunis. The last time a Saudi Arabian team won this was Al Ittihad back in 2004. Money well spent. They finally won this cup. Okay. Manchester City are making good progress in the acquisition of Jeremy Doku. Talks are going on. Stade Rennais hoping to do a 60 million deal. Let's have a quick look at Jeremy Doku. If you remember him from PES, he was really good in PES for Rennes, because you could do the double touch with him and he can come off the bench. Here we have Jeremy Doku versus other midfielders. So he's grouped versus other midfielders here in the stats. But I think this guy is more like a winger. So his attacking stats are going to look pretty good here, because he's being compared to defensive midfielders and stuff like that. So, but he's a very fine prospect though. He has a certain skill set that is very attractive. He has speed and pace. I mean, that's probably the same thing. I mean speed and dribbling skills. Ball handling skills. Its passing is okay, I guess. It's not going to do that much passing from the right side or from the wing. But this is the interesting things. Progressive carries, the take-ons, and the progressive passes reception. It's going to receive a lot of passes out on the wing and in behind the defense. And these stats are going to look very good, because it's being compared to midfielders, as I said. But definitely a very interesting player. Who can we compare him with? We can compare him to... I mean... if he's going for Manchester City... he's gonna play on the right side, I would guess. Like right wing. Let's have a quick comparison with someone. Bernardo Silva, midfielders. So Doku has... This is not that much different. Obviously, Bernardo Silva is gonna be more a playmaker. And also Bernardo Silva is playing in the Premier League, while Doku is playing in the French League, so there's gonna be some inflation in Doku's numbers here, but it looks really good. Okay, Charles de Ketelaere heads to Atalanta. It's a loan with option to buy deal. Juventus is trying to get rid of Filip Kostic due to financial problems. Ronaldo with his golden boot. He looks so happy. He's finally happy again. Okay, that's gonna be it, I think, for Twitter. No, for Reddit. Let's have a look at Twitter. Okay, what's going on here? Here we have the flag thing I mentioned. He's trying to plant the flag in the middle of the pitch, and by accident there was an opponent standing there. Maybe the opponent thought he was being taunted since he was running straight at him, but he was just trying to plant the flag there. Okay, so we have some FIFA stuff here. Look at these robots playing football. This is the future of the game. In 10 years we're gonna watch these tiny guys play mini football. Okay. Huh? Wow, they won the thing. Yeah, that's the Al Hilal offer for Neymar. This is, what is this? The handball? The handball situation? Okay. Wow, we got Mbappe. This is nothing new. I think we've gone through everything, actually. We're gonna have a quick look over on the analysts just to see if they have anything interesting. Chelsea and Liverpool today. That's gonna be a big game. Although I have a feeling, although Chelsea did look good in pre-season, they haven't settled completely on their squad yet. They're looking to get Caicedo, obviously. And with Nkunku injured, they probably should be looking for another forward. So it's not optimal for Chelsea right now, while Liverpool, I guess they look good on paper. They have gotten their players, except for Caicedo, of course, but do we have any preview here? Let's have a look at this preview. Okay, we have some quick hits. Despite their disappointing Premier League away record last season, Liverpool head into this clash as favourites, but barely favourites, like Not even 50%. They have like 41% chance of victory according to the Opto supercomputer, so nothing big. But they are slight favorites. Slight. The last 6 meetings between Chelsea and Liverpool in all competitions have been drawn, with the last 4 of those being goalless. That's an interesting stat actually. No manager has been able to beat Liverpool in their first game in charge of a Premier League club since February 2017. So that applies to Pochettino, I guess. The battle between Chelsea and Liverpool will move from fighting over Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia to the football pitch on Sunday. Okay. Here we have an interesting image. Last 4 meetings between Chelsea and Liverpool, all competitions. 0 goals for both teams, but expected goals are 6.7 for Chelsea and 5.3 for Liverpool. Look at these chances Chelsea has been missing. In and around the penalty area here. Liverpool have created also some big chances, but there's a higher number of shots with lesser probability of goals, while Chelsea have just been missing huge chances. Okay. What else do we have? The analysts. We have some previews. I guess they don't have any summaries or anything from last night. Football Premier League. I want to see some analysis from the matches that has been played. But I guess that is gonna come today and next week probably. Okay, I think we're good. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy your coffee. And have a good Sunday. Enjoy the football. And I will see you guys in the next one.